Corruption and misuse of public funds are not new in Nigeria. Globally, the country is often rated as one of the most corrupt nations in the world, ranking 144th out of over 175 countries in the Transparency International 2013 Corruption Perception Index. This reputation, as negative as it is one that the Nigerian government has been lukewarm in addressing. Over the years, there have been several scandals involving public officers who squandered public funds in their care, and more often than not, these perpetrators walk away scot-free. One can say that corruption and misuse of public funds are done with impunity in Nigeria.
What we're actually fighting in Nigeria is not corruption but impunity. And what is impunity? Impunity is what drives corruption. It is the fact that you know that you can steal money while you're in office and get away with it and nothing happens.
One of the most notorious scandals in recent times is that affecting the former Minister of Aviation, Princess Stella Adaeze Oduah, who, according to press reports, colluded with officials of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA), an agency she supervised, to acquire 2 bulletproof vehicles at the cost of 255 million naira or $1.6 billion.
The process of budgetary allocation is that each ministry makes proposals to the National Assembly. And the proposals are either approved, meaning that if you want 10 naira, they either approve 10 naira, reduce the amount you're asking for, or if they see that you're shortchanging yourself, increase it. What was appropriated, meaning the approved budget for operational vehicles for the aviation ministry, was 240 million naira. The minister went beyond the 240 million threshold amount approved and went up to 650, meaning that about over 400 million that the minister spent was not appropriated.
When the news of the purchase of the cars broke out, the public outcry led the president to appoint a special investigative committee headed by the National Security Advisor to look into the matter and come up with recommendations. The National Assembly, specifically the House of Representatives, also initiated a probe, which led to the disclosure of more damaging allegations. Despite the recommendations of the House of Representatives Committee on Aviation, which looked into the matter, a recommendation which was adopted by the whole House, and the continuing public outcry on the bulletproof car scandal, no sanctions were taken against the then Minister of Aviation or any official of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. This was despite evidence that they contravened several national laws, including the Public Procurement Act 2007, which governs the acquisition of government properties. However, on the 12th of February 2014, President Goodluck Jonathan relieved Princess Stella Oduah and 3 other ministers of their posts. No one knows if Oduah's removal was because of her role in the bulletproof car purchase scandal. However, despite her removal, the federal government has not levied any sanctions against her or any other official of the ministry on the bulletproof car scandal. The fight against corruption can only succeed when people are made to take responsibility for their wrong and corrupt actions. The Stop Impunity Now campaign hopes that the federal government can intervene to bring to justice those responsible for this willful misuse of public funds.